Hello, guys. Hello. How's everyone doing? I know I'm feeling mighty good about this, what I just heard this morning. So, one of R. Kelly's survivors put on her social media that his case on her is going to be dismissed. And this is supposed to be, I think they're supposed to put it out next week. But let me tell you something about that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I don't know how many people thought that R. Kelly was going to be hung for life. Like, for real. I just could not see it, guys. I could not see it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Because, for one, I already said, if he go down, it's many, many people need to go down with him. Many people need to go down with it. Including the adults, the parents. Okay? And the people that knew all of this, allegedly, that was going on. He's not the only one. I said, if they sentence him, he go to trial, and they give him time like that, baby, they're going to have proof, and they're going to have to take a lot of people down with him. Because you can't just knowingly know someone is doing something and nothing's done about it. Come on now. Plus, I ain't gonna say everything was a lie, but the majority of them were lying about some things. They were making it bigger than what it was. And the thing that gets me the most is, a lot of people don't like when I say this, but they were young. They were young, but they were, I can't really say willing participants. Because like I said before, I saw the sex tape. And what I saw in the sex tape, and I'm going to tell you like this too. If the judge looked at that minor and him having sex, if the judge didn't know, and the judge really don't know, you know, you don't really know. Everything is hearsay, you know. But like I was gonna say, if he look at that tape and see what I saw, it won't be what he was expecting to see. Because I was expecting to see, when they say R. Kelly had sex with a young girl and it's on tape, we're thinking we're going to see somebody screaming and hollering and pushing and scratching and fighting and saying no. Okay? So when the judge looked at that, because I'm sure he looked at it, he got to look at it and be like, is this porn? Is this porn? Because she looks like she's enjoying that. She's pulling him in. And he's not, he well endowed, okay? Not small at all, by a long shot. But she pulling him in. No screaming, no hollering, loose as a goose. I was like, honey, you riding that donkey like a grown woman. I don't even think I could take that. Nor have I ever. Okay? So it's a lot of things that I say, you know, and I had a lot of backlash. Oh, you agree with that? No, I don't agree. Nowhere near do I agree with that. But like I say, The proof got to be in the pudding. All that was hearsay. Most of everything was hearsay. You know? So, you know, I got backlash for listening to his music and, you know, all that. And it's a lot of people did. They tried to cancel him. They tried to cancel R. Kelly. You can't cancel somebody that people still love and people still rock with. You know, R. Kelly got the majority of his fans. He did lose a few, but he'll gain them back. You would definitely gain them back. But when I saw that, I said, I knew that wasn't going to stick. I knew that wasn't going to stick. And if it do, the first two needed to go was the parents. And after that, everybody who had anything to do with it. When I say that, I mean everybody that was in the house, even his ex-wife. If she knew anything, she needed to go. But she played it off like she just didn't know nothing that was going on. But I don't believe that. I don't believe his wife didn't know nothing. But like she said, she didn't know. He kept everything from her. Girl, you knew. You knew the same thing everybody else knew. You know? So, like I said, I'm not surprised at all. You know? And people just hate the fact that R. Kelly still has fans. They still listen to his music. Social media still is his fans. But he got the top song on Reels. On the Facebook Reels. His song is #1. Leg Shaking. So people are still, but a lot of people saying that they didn't know it was him. But, you know, still. He's still #1. Still making money while he locked up. You know. So like I said, I don't believe everything. I don't believe everything now, but I definitely don't see them throwing a book at him like that. And doing him the way that they were doing him. I was like, now you know what? It's other people that need to be getting done the same way he getting done. You know. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If he wrong, a whole lot of y'all wrong. And sometimes teenagers can go to court, and I forget what it was, what the name of it, but they can go to court and get anticipated or something like that. I said that all wrong, but they can go and be, you know, considered an adult through the judge, and they'll be able to live on their own and, you know, take care of themselves and stuff like that before they're even of age. So if anybody know the word that I'm looking for, you can put it in the chat. I mean, in the comment section. Okay. And another thing, don't slang that thing over here. And another thing about the young people, we all know back in the day, our grandmothers were young when they met our grandfathers. We're having children as teenagers, but our grandfathers were older. It was acceptable. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's the facts. It's the facts. They were getting married off. So at one point it was acceptable. Nowadays it's not. Nowadays it's rape. Okay, so that's a little bit too steep for me. I never found out why. I never found out what made it against the law from being able to be an adult and get married and have kids, and it was okay back then. I don't know what changed. Not saying that it, it should be like that, because I don't think it should be like that, But from the beginning, and this was years ago. This was years ago when I saw that sex tape. From the very beginning, I said, now that's a shame. It's a shame. But see, I was younger too, in my mind. I think I was in my late 20s or my early 30s when I first saw the tape. When I first saw the R. Kelly tape, instead of me saying it's a shame for R. Kelly, because the big thing was the girl was underage. So the big thing to me when I saw it, I said, that's a shame. And y'all know I don't bite my tongue. I wasn't saying it's a shame for R. Kelly. I was saying it's a shame. That's a shame she doing it. She doing it like that, and she a child. You a child and you doing it like that? I was saying, now that's a shame, because I would think that you're not even loose enough to handle something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying to myself, now, God dang, she need to be ashamed of herself. And I'm talking about what size he was. And I was saying, I'm just telling y'all, I said to myself what size he was. I was saying to myself, that's a shame. This supposed to be young lady is taking it like a pro, like a G, like an OG. Taking it like an OG. And I said, that's a shame. She shouldn't even be able to, she should be hollering and screaming right now. She should be hollering and screaming and biting. Not sexually biting, but biting, scratching, screaming. But that ain't what I saw. That ain't what I saw. So I'm not surprised, guys. I am not surprised. So once they drop her case, because she wasn't doing nothing, but she had the worst, the biggest scandal of it all. So if they drop hers, they're going to drop the rest of them. They're going to drop the rest of them. It's all hearsay. It was all for money. Everything was good when he was letting everybody, paying everybody bills and buying cars and getting cell phones, iPhones, and all that. Everything was good. But when that man stopped doing it, that's when everything hit the fan. Okay? That's when Tasha K put him out there. It is what it is. His fans are going to be his fans. And I called it again. Call a spade a spade.